Hi guys, I'm the Fox with the Chipped Ear, and I'm gonna be responding to XBLSpartanx170's video called Owl House is a Blatantly Satanic Cartoon. And just looking at the title of this video, it looks like someone has to put on their entitled tinfoil hat. And here we go.
I really do miss what Disney used to be. It used to be a company that was on the forefront of creativity and technical accomplishment that set the gold standard for animation around the world. It even inspired the creation of Japanese anime, which we still appreciate to this day.
Alright, just starting right off the bat, I can already tell where this is going. First of all, Dragon Ball was created and owned by Toei Animation, and has nothing even relatable to do with Disney. Or at least, Dragon Ball Z was never even owned by Studio Ghibli.
For its technical genius, and the quality of Disney movies themselves, outright peaking in the 1990s as it ushered in an animation renaissance that lasted until about 2009.
First of all, you picked the wrong picture representing the Disney Renaissance. Here, let me show you. According to Wikipedia, the Disney Renaissance refers to the era beginning roughly in 1989 and ending in 1999, during which Walt Disney Animation Studios returned to making more musical animated films that were mostly based on well-known stories, and it allowed Disney's animated films to become powerhouse successes at the domestic and foreign box office, making much more profit than most of the other Disney films of the past eras. The animated films released by Disney during this period include The Little Mermaid, The Rescuers Down Under, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, Pocahontas, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, Mulan, and Tarzan. Anyways, let's carry on.
But for some unexplained reason, shortly after the apparent market flops of the early 2000s...
Market flops? You mean the stock market crash of 2008? Oh wait, that's the late 2000s.
Disney outright gutted its theatrical 2D animation, giving way for this cheap, easy-to-make 3D animation, completely veering away from its roots, and began to become more and more soulless and corporate.
Or more likely than not, they were getting more used to not just 3D animated Pixar films, but also movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, High School Musical 2, etc.
Appreciation for everyone's talents gave way to an increasingly corporate culture that treats its employees like property, while fully willing to abandon Walt Disney's original vision by merely buying out other successful brands and sucking them dry like a succubus rather than improving their own. Also, like a succubus, the company has, for all intents and purposes, pledged its allegiance to Satan.
Damn! Oh, this sounds like the dumbest conspiracy theory I have ever heard in my life. Anyways, let's carry on.
I think it's a given that I don't need to explain how they ruined Star Wars for so many of the veteran fans, just in case you think I'm being too harsh. But selling its soul to the devil isn't really that too far off an accusation. In fact, in recent news, Disney has claimed that they will be releasing several new shows as of 2019. One of these shows on that list really got my brow twitching.
Really got your eyebrows twitching, did it? I know that this SJW culture ruined Star Wars in a way that can never be reversed, but let's be honest, Star Wars wasn't really exciting at all. In fact, I find the entire saga boring as all living fuck. But let's continue through your video.
Okay. Ready? Normally, the Illuminati tends to be more discreet than this in pushing the satanic messages and tend to do it subliminal. But this is clear as day. Out in the open, satanic propaganda. And they will be gearing it towards kids. Because let's face it, people, our culture has degraded it to the point where they can hide their messages in plain sight and no one will be all the wiser or even care about it. Look, people, this isn't like Satanic Panic in the 1980s, where we were looking for the devil in tubes of Colgate toothpaste. I can read the synopsis of the show right now, and it will spell it out for you clean as day what I'm talking about.
What in the ever-living fuck-all are you talking about? They're just animated kids shows. I know that kids are stupid, but guess what? Cartoons aren't real. They don't have to represent reality. And to imply that they should is beyond paranoid. Just because Satan is not real does not mean that animated kid shows or cartoons necessarily worship Satan, or just because Satan and cartoons are both fake and not real does not mean that they comply to each other.
The show is known as The Outlaws, a supposed horror comedy focusing on the adventures of a little demon by the name of King, a rebellious witch, and as it says right there in the blurb, a self-assured teenage girl by the name of Liz, who gets transported into the demonic realm. They don't even care they use euphemism, the netherworld, anymore. It just plainly states, in bold letters, it is the demonic realm.
And still, just because Satan isn't real as well as cartoons in general, doesn't mean that Satan is a real-life entity. You've proven my point for me. And I'm gonna have to skip to some point of this video because you ramble on and on and on about nonsense.
I mean, look at Ida! She's hideous!
Damn! Did you really have to bring that up? Like, isn't all of this a part of a TV series that will be airing in 2019? Rather than some fucking ludicrous conspiracy theory that any cartoon worships Satan to influence children? Sorry to break it to you, children have parents. And do you know what parents do to make sure that they don't believe in the insanity of a conspiracy theory that you pretend to even believe in? How the hell do you think that children have no influence other than Satan? That would be an absolute mindfuck, if you ask me. I guess I'll try to squeeze some more juice out of this video.
Ah! Ah! We know we're under attack! We know it! We're breaking the conditioning! Ah!
Oh, that video tried to give me cancer, but it fell flat on its face so hard that it died of its own cause. Anyway, I'm the fox with a chipped ear, signing out. Don't believe in those wacky conspiracy theories, kids!